Welcome to HumanityWins.net. Please read the important disclaimer on your screen. All of the content provided is for entertainment purposes only. It should not be taken as medical or legal advice. Please contact your doctor or lawyer if you require such advice. Thank you. The show starts right now. Hello, welcome to this new show of HumanityWins.net. This is episode 286 from January the 19th of the year 2024. Today is a Friday. And today's show, as we continue with the universal laws of the universe as I understand them, as my intuition tells them to me, this today is the chance to remake the show of episode 10, the universal law of balance. As I shared on Monday's episode on the universal law of not interference, I've elected not even to look at the other show and really do a full remake. I'm not trying to improve on my previous work. Let's just say I'm trying to evolve. And what I'm presenting you today and Monday is my current feelings of these universal laws, which might be different from what I spoke as my intuition last year. You see, when you decide to go with your intuition, it's a little bit different than the brain and that, because first of all, there's no questioning, there's no improving, there's no being better, there's not being like that. There's not even being advanced, it's just evolving. It's like an onion, and you peel a layer, a different onion, that's it. There's nothing really better. If anything, maybe the onion is smaller. In this case, it's a little bit bigger. But again, there are no bonus points. There's nothing to that. But I can guarantee you that on last year's episodes, my feelings were a little bit different to what I'm sharing today, which is you're getting my undiluted feelings from my heart, from my intuition is the same thing on these beautiful universal laws. So today is the time to talk about the universal law balance. I find this extremely wonderful because this law represents the love of the Father, the love of the Creator. Again, the Father sounds like a male, again, just out of respect. You have to see our Creator, the Source, is not human, okay? And we have a problem maybe relating to that because it's not human and doesn't have any human feelings, and that's a good thing in a way. That's, I think, most of the problems, what I see with religions, any religion. I don't want to attack any religion in particular, but I see the problem that they always paint this God that is a little bit vengeful, a little bit, I don't know, very human. And they always want to relate that, these beings, the Creator, is human. And one example that I believe of the law of balance is that the Creator itself is part of the law of not interference and the law of balance. Okay? That's why, for example, He gives you everything you need inside you. He creates you and gives you all the tools, all the wisdom. And He also gives you the rules, you see. He gives you the law of non-interference, the law of balance in you, for you to uncover at your time. And then He allows you to go out in your existence and to use all these tools you have to traverse this reality with your free will. That is something I'm going to talk next week. The universal law of free will. Some feel that free will is not a law, okay? It's a gift. So I'm going to keep calling it the universal law of free will, and then finally the last one, the universal law of karma. But I believe karma is not a universal law. Maybe it's a mechanism to keep all this in check. And free will is a gift. A gift is a little bit different than a law. But definitely the universal law of balance basically states that you are equally deserving, beautiful, wonderful. You're equally an important part of the universe. You are a piece of the puzzle, as the image you see in the screen, and you are an equal. I don't know if this puzzle, all the pieces are equal. They seem a little bit, similar in size and importance, but you see, you are a part of the universe, and you are an important part. Without you, the universe wouldn't be the same. Let's just leave it at that. So, am I better than someone? I'm sorry, no. That's the basis of the law of balance. Am I less than someone? No, definitely not. And that's also an important part of the law of balance. So the law of balance, same as the law of not interference, doesn't work very well on this reality. This reality is all about unbalance. This reality is all about competition. This reality is all about some are good, some are bad. This reality, some are enjoying, some are suffering. So there's good, there's evil. This duality that they implant in our minds, in our brains, is children they have a very good system to do that. They implant everywhere. That basically, where you are in this reality, if you're there in the street in a cardboard box, that's your thing. That's because of your choices, you see. That's because you didn't do better than that. And if you are out there and you are a Hollywood star, and if you are a professional sports player, and if you are a CEO of a company and you have servants and private planes and all that, that's because you work for that. And we all know reality doesn't work that way. But it's not the point of the show. I'm not gonna go into this. Is remember, this is a universal law. This is about the universe. This is not specific to Earth. The universal law of balance applies to everyone. So you are a small planet in size, but you're equally important to bigger planets. You are a being in a planet, and you might be a small insect. You are equally important to a lion. Okay? We're all equally deserving. We're all equally loved by God. We're all equally important in this situation. So this is going to be a shorter show than the one on Monday, because really the law of balance is so simple, and the way that you can apply it in this reality, it's very difficult to apply, is that you are not better than anyone, and you are not less than anyone. And that's the reason you shouldn't judge anyone. And that's the reason you shouldn't make fun of anyone. And that's the reason you shouldn't have ill feelings or ill thoughts about anyone. And that's the reason, that you must accept that you are that. You're not going to be more than that. Okay. It doesn't matter how much you work at it. It's not a competition. We're all equal sons of gods. It was never a competition. Our existence is about discovering. Our existence is about evolving. Our existence is about maturing. Our existence is about, becoming wise on our own pace, at our own time. So we eventually take our place, and we become angels, and we become stars. And then in that moment, you may say, well, now I'm a more, no, because remember, you have that humility. You have the moment you become a star is the moment you have the humility to accept the law of balance, to say, I'm just here to help. Nothing was about me ever. I'm just here, and I'm a part, and I'm happy about it, and I'm imperfect. I'm never gonna get it. I accept that, and that's the moment. And that's the beautiful moment, that you become this important part. Same as you are right now, by the way. This different part, let's just call it that, of being a beacon of love and guidance, and then you go on a permanent existence of just beaming out love, beaming out guidance, respecting the laws of the universe at its perfection, because you now get it. You now understand the law of not interference. You now understand the law of balance. And you accept this beautiful gift of becoming, of giving back to the universe. Some say, do we stop enjoying at that point? No, we're going to be in constant ecstasy of being angel. That's why I say, talk to your guides, speak to the universe, which is the same thing. Speak to your guides, okay? Because they're kind of your way to speak to the universe, because they will be so happy to speak to you. So happy, believe me. And don't expect, by the way, I want to clarify. When you become an angel, when you become a star, we tend to see things physically. We tend to see, okay, for example, someone once told me, I know Jesus Christ is part of my guides. Yes, he's part of many people's guides, by the way. How does that work? I thought I was special. No, the law of balance. Jesus Christ is part of the guide group, the guide committee is called, of probably all planet Earth and many planets. He's fond of he's a beautiful star. He's a beautiful angel. He's got it. Okay. So I remember when I had that conversation, the person felt, I think, disappointed, that felt important when she received the message that Jesus Christ was part of her guides committee. And I shared, sorry to break it to you, but he's also part of my guide committee. Oh, how does that work? He's also part of all Earth's guide committee. And, who knows how many committees Jesus Christ is. We think of things physically. We don't think of dimensions. We don't think of how you can be many things at the same time. Jesus Christ is everything. Same as many other figures that were used to start a religion. That's the part they just laugh, like saying, I never spoke about religion. I never spoke about a church. I never spoke that you had to gather. I never spoke that you had to go on a special place on a special day. I never spoke about those things. All those things break the law of balance. Oh, if you don't come here on Sunday, by the way, in Christian and Catholic religions, it's Sunday. In Islamic religions, it's Friday. And, that's the ones I know. It's probably different days. So if you don't come here, for example, on Friday, then you're done. Or on Sunday, then you're done. Don't come here on Monday. That's not going to work. How does that work? Oh, they don't care about anything about that. Okay. The beautiful part of the law of balance is all of these beings that have got it, core thing that they feel. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter your choices, it doesn't matter your beliefs, it doesn't matter if you're living in a prison, you're equally beautiful, important, deserving. You need my assistance, I'm here to assist you. You need my light, I'm here to give it to you. You have to ask for it, okay? Because the guides are respectful, and the law of not interference is also that. I'm not gonna come here and give you my light. I'm ready when you're ready. You set the time, okay? So, we're all equally deserving, beautiful, important. You're part of the everything, of the oneness. We're all part of the same team, working together. We're all part of the universe. The reality is, the universe wouldn't be the same without you. And once you understand that you're part of this beautiful thing, that if you think about it, nothing of all those things, division, hate, fear, envy, violence, justice through violence, hierarchies, leaders, none of these things have a place. Because again, those are earth things. And we tend to think whatever happens on earth happens everywhere. Happens in spirituality, happens in the spiritual world. No, happens here. Happens here, part of this reality. Okay? So, I hope you enjoyed this short Friday episode. And as I share a picture of the universe, I'm not saying it's exactly like that, just a depiction, it's just a picture. You are part of this beautiful painting. You're part of this creation. You are an important part of the puzzle. Equally important if you're somewhere and seeing other people, equally important to them. Okay? So this is the beautiful part of the law of balance. Doesn't matter what you have done. Doesn't matter if you're tall, short, slim, wide, whatever your color of the skin, whatever your sexual orientations, whatever country you're listening in this, it doesn't matter. Okay, those are truly unimportant things. All of those features I just mentioned. The important part is you're an equal, beautiful part of creation, of the oneness, of the everything, and that's the beautiful lesson of the law of balance. So I hope you enjoyed this short Friday episode. If everything's okay, I shall see you back on Monday. Please enjoy any way you want. But remember, this existence, this life, is for us to learn, to evolve, to mature. Sure, through enjoyment. That's also a lesson. Thank you very much. If everything's okay, I shall see you back on Monday. Have a great weekend. Thanks. Thank you for making it to this part of the video. This is my favorite part. This is where I suggest to you that you discover yourself. You are not what you have been groomed to believe. You are this incredible being without limits that has eternal life, amazing strength, infinite wisdom, and a big, beautiful heart. All your limits are always self-imposed. Your best version in this reality is inside you. Your only mission on this life is to become a beacon of love and guidance. This version is ready to be discovered today. How do you discover yourself? The discovery process is a personal one. No one can do it for you. Dedicate 5 minutes a day to talk to yourself and the universe. Request to be connected and ask, who am I? Where do I come from? You will start getting signs, breadcrumbs, and signals. You will notice how your notions about those realities start disappearing. No more hierarchies, no more competition, no more complaining, no more depending on others. Discovering yourself equals to breaking your matrix. Your self-imposed limits will fall, and you will be ready to serve humanity and help break this spell and deception on us. But you must be patient to allow others to wake up at their time through their own free will. That will be really soon, you will see, and that will start a new world. As you work towards your best version, you will notice how all emotions don't serve you anymore. Hate, fear, rage, pride, loss, envy, violence, justice through violence, judgment of others, and other emotions will disappear from your mind and heart. You will understand those emotions serve only the evildoers and are not you. Please try to be understanding of others that don't think or feel like you. Everyone has a process. No one is right or wrong. We're all just different. Don't be concerned about being right, ever. Don't allow pride preventing you from touching things up with family and friends. It is very important you enjoy this life with your loved ones. Put in the work to patch things up and leave it to others to decide. Please relax and enjoy life. When everyone breaks their own matrix, humanity through our community consciousness will break the final spell. The new world will start and everything will gradually fall. Governments, hierarchies, and the medical and financial system will go from scarcity to abundance for all. Thank you very much for watching. Please share this episode. If you have any comments or suggestions, please use the comment section below. For private questions, conversations, and if you would like to appear on the show, please email me at hey@humanitywins.net. Thank you again. Please don't forget to visit our website, www.humanitywins.net. By giving me your time, you honor me. Have a very, very, very nice day.